Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah nahmaduhu wa nasta'inuhu wa nastaghfiruh wa nu'minu bihi wa natawakkalu alayh wa na'udzu billahi min shururi anfusina wa min sayyiati a'malina may yahdihillahu fala mudilla lahu wa may yudlilhu fala hadiya lahu asyhadu an la ilaha illallah wa asyhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh sallallahu alaihi wasallam tabaraka wa salama tasliman kasiran amma ba'd. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wa man ahsanu qawlan mimman da'a ila Allah wa amila salihan wa qala innani minal muslimin. Tuan-tuan, my dear brothers and respected elders and sisters, today is the day to speak about the truth in English. In order for anyone to be able to speak the truth in English, first he must know the truth. Second, he must know the English language. Only knowing how to speak in English will not make him able to speak the truth. He will speak falsehood in English. So it's not as easy to speak in English. It's not only to speak in English, to be able to speak the truth in English. And the one who is able to speak the truth in English is the one who knows the Quran. Because the Quran is the book that contains the truth. No other books. If you have the knowledge of the Quran, or you are known as a man of knowledge, it means you can speak the truth in English. It's very unfortunate that hardly any, very few English-speaking people who know how to speak the truth in English. But many people in the whole world speak English, because those who speak English are usually the people who love this material world more than anything else. Those who love the truth, usually they don't learn English, they learn Arabic. So how to preach to the English-speaking people about the truth when you only know Arabic or your own language, Malay? Definitely you will not be able to do so. So a so-called Muslim must be well-versed in the truth and must be well-versed in English, so that they can speak the truth in the English language, which is the language widely spoken by the whole entire mankind in this entire universe. People will ask, what is the truth? You keep on saying the truth, the truth. What is the truth? To us, everything is the truth. If you speak, when you speak not in accordance with the Quran, then you are not speaking the truth. That's all. When you don't even read the Quran, you don't even read the truth, you don't even understand the Quran, then how can you speak the truth? The language, the things that you have spoken, to you is the truth. You know? The shaitan tell you that you speak only the truth, nothing but the truth. But it is not the truth. The truth is, a man of truth. Before you be able to speak the truth, you must become the man of the truth. The man of the truth is the man who has the belief in the truth to very high level. And the belief in the truth is that there is no God except Allah, and Muhammad is the messenger of Allah. These are the plain truths. If you don't believe this, then you are definitely not a man of truth. If only you know, then you're not a man of truth. You have to have a belief to the level which much higher, at least to the level which Allah is pleased, or much higher. There is no God except Allah, and Muhammad is the messenger of Allah. And when you have that level of truth to the level which Allah is pleased, then your action will become good deeds. Then you are known as a true believer with the good deeds. Like Pendi, he's not a man of truth. He speaks every day. Many things he speaks. Most of the time, falsehood. He doesn't realize. Every word he uttered is false. For example, what do you want to speak now? Tell me. Tell me in Malay, in English. Don't know. Let's say you want to go you Grab. You're telling me. What? I'm going to work. As a Grab driver. He speaks like that. This is not true. False. I'm going to work. It's false. Anything else he speaks is false. Whole day speaking falsehood. You know? For example, Yazid. Why you want to speak to me?
It's so cold now. It's so cold now.
No, it's so cold now. It's wrong. It's a falsehood. It's not that way how you should speak. When you speak the truth. It's so cold now. Everybody is speaking falsehood. If they are not a man of truth. Man who is the truth will speak. Amisa, with the permission of Allah, I'm going to work now. That is the words of truth. Amisa, Allah make today to become very cold. I'm not having the desire to work or something like that. Anybody speak like that? No, almost none. You know, so every single lines there is no name of Allah. Every single line, no words of Allah. That means we always forget Allah, and the whole day until evening we are speaking words of falsehood. That's why there is no reason why our iman decreases. We may have iman in the morning, but end up the iman vanishes towards the evening, because all words are false. Why Rasulullah said there will be people who have iman in the morning but lose their iman in the evening, or they have iman in the evening, lose their iman in the morning. It's because of their words. If not words, because they are doing evil deeds. That's why you have to, first of all, must learn how to speak correctly. If you don't learn how to speak correctly, then you are speaking almost every day wrong words, and your iman can never be increasing from your iman will not increase today better than yesterday, or tomorrow better than today. It keep on decreasing unless you speak correctly. Then your iman of today better than yesterday, tomorrow will be better than today. So we must make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Oh Allah, make my iman, and my face, or my good deeds better than yesterday, of today better than yesterday, tomorrow better than today. Allah do not ask or order us so that our iman will be weaker today than yesterday, or weaker tomorrow than today. Then only we will become a successful person. But of course, people who are trying to stimulate people to become rich, day by day richer, they will say, the amount of money that you have should be more today than yesterday, and tomorrow should be more than today. And this is, they change it from iman and amal, they change it to money and dollars and cents. That's why Rasulullah have said that the Jews has made dirham, has made the gold and silver to become their god. My ummah will make dirham and dinar to be their god. So God doesn't necessarily be idols, as the Chinese are having idols in front of their house. That's also God, but money can become God, work can become God. Whatever we make our heart to be inclined to it, and thinking that without having it, we will definitely be a people of failure, that will become our God. So now everyone in the whole world is looking towards more money today than yesterday, tomorrow more money than today, until a time, they said, when we become very, very rich. What are the signs that we are very rich? He said, one lady, when I go and buy clothes, I don't have to look at the price. I just look at it, I like it, I take it. I don't need to see how much. Like Rosma, wife of Najib, just take it. He likes it, take it. No matter how much it costs. That means she's a very filthy rich lady. So when the plane upon which Rosma is on that plane already arrived in the airport, everybody was closing their shop. They have the fear that Rosma will simply pull one this, one that. But everything doesn't last forever. When you are following the path of falsehood, it will not be with you. A time will come and you'll drop. There's a proverb in Malay, how good is the tupai? Tupai what?
Squirrel.
Huh? Squirrel jumping from tree to tree. A time will come when he will fall, like what Rosma now. So never go against the truth. Never go against the truth, because you will never be able to last in falsehood forever. You will be caught. Why you will be caught? Because Allah is watching you. Everyone in this whole world must not think that no one is watching him. Of course, people not watching him. Some people watching him, but definitely the one who is watching him is Allah. And Allah will make all evil deeds. Sometimes it will be punished in the hereafter. Sometimes it is also being punished in this world. It's good to go on the path of the truth, having little things, rather than to end up having mischievousness towards the end of our life. It's okay not to earn so much money. It's okay not to have so much cars. It's okay not to have so big houses. All this is not going to give us peace of mind, particularly if all the things that we have acquired is acquired through wrong way. You will not last. One day you'll fall down and you'll be humiliated, not only in this world but in the hereafter. So everyone must realize that Allah is watching you. Allah take action against these robbers. Allah will not let the robbers, to die peacefully, being inaugurated, being made to, when he died, everybody is crying. No. Allah will make those robbers who steal money of the people to have life towards the end of their life full of miseries. This is the rules which Allah has made, that no one can overstep these rules. Every wrong deeds that we are doing, we definitely will be punished. Much worse if it is punished in the world as well as in the hereafter. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has sent messenger of Allah, and also people like me or not the messengers of Allah, but the vice, the knife of the prophets of Allah. I am doing the same work as all the prophets, admonishing you, trying to tell you what is the truth. The truth is that you must become a person who are willing to recite the kalima of truth, which is there is no God except Allah and Muhammad is the messenger of Allah. That's the first thing that you have to do. That is not difficult. The more difficult it is to be able to have it in your heart to the level which Allah is pleased. There is no God except Allah and Muhammad is the messenger of Allah. After you are able to have in your hearts to the level which Allah is pleased, there is no God except Allah and Muhammad is messenger of Allah, then only your deed will become good deeds. And once you become the true believers of good deeds, then you will become a person of success. Nowadays, Muslims are only reciting the kalima. That's it, that's all. Then they pray, they fast, without waiting for the kalima to enter into their hearts to the level which Allah is pleased. After reciting the kalima, they simply pray, fasting like Hanzala. The kalima has not reached in his heart. He already, he fasts. But once the kalima has not entered into his heart to the level which I please, the deed that he is doing is not a good deed. Then he returned back, not to become the true believers of good deeds. And he lost his iman. People do not understand this. Generally, all so-called Muslims, the whole world, do not understand this, my dear. That when you recite the kalima, the first thing you have to do to make sure that the kalima has entered into your heart to the level which Allah is pleased. In order to be able to do that, you have to fulfill the right of reciting the kalima. And the work that fulfills the right of reciting the kalima is the work of inviting people to good, forbidding people from evil, with the sacrifice of our own wealth and time. And going in the way Muhammad SAW, going to the people as Muhammad did, to every houses, in every lane, in our locality, and then to do the work in every suburb, every city, town, countries in the whole world. So, many Muslims, because they love this worldly thing, they don't want to do that work. They don't want to leave their houses, children, to do the work in some other country or some other state. They think this is not Islamic. Islam teaches us to take care of our own family, take care of their food, take care of their children, go to school, have good education, that's it. To obtain iman is not my job. I have to send my daughters all to the tuition, make sure they study well. So the children may end up become doctors, engineers and all this. But you yourself do not have Iman, and you yourself cannot tell your children to also have Iman. The reason as to why they are not willing to do this is because they love these worldly things. And to love this worldly thing is a tragedy. These worldly things are not to be loved. They are to be spent in the path of Allah. Allah give us wealth, Allah give us many things, not for us to save it or to count on it and to tell that we are such a rich and rich person, but to spend it for the propagation of the great kalima, the great truth. This is actually the lifestyle. If somebody asks you why you do this, why? Because this is why we are here in this world. To be tested as to whether we love our worldly things or we love Allah. If we love Allah, then we must sacrifice this worldly thing for Allah. If we love this worldly thing, then we do not spend it for the sake of Allah, and we will indulge ourselves in loving this worldly thing, which will make our heart become blackened and hardened. As a result of having the great love inside our heart towards the material thing, we become a person who are obsessed with our material world. We become a person who are not willing to spend money in charity. Because my dear brothers, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is giving us a life in this world in order to test us. Some of us, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make them to become rich. Some are to become poor. But these are not signs of success or failure. Success and failure depends as to whether we are able to use whatever blessing Allah has given to us to also spend it in the path of Allah. If we are not going to spend in the path of Allah in propagating this kalima, then the kalima will never be able to enter into our hearts. And we only spend in charity to the Hafiz, madrasa, we spend money. No, the first thing is to spend it in the work of propagating the kalima. To go from house to house in our locality, in our suburb, in our town, our country, the whole world. This world is not for a very long time. We will never be able to live in this world any longer than what has been destined for us. And no one has ever been destined to live more than 100 years old. If there is any, there will be only one or two. So, this is the thing that we have to become the men of truth. When the great kalima has entered into our heart to the level which Allah is pleased. And when great kalima has entered into our heart to the level which Allah is pleased, then only the way we talk will be the truth. Then only we know how to speak the truth. Then only we know that when we speak the truth, Iman increases. When we speak falsehood, Iman will decrease. If we don't know this, then we simply speak. Every time falsehood. And every time we speak, our Iman decreases. Okey.